Stage clear. Congratulations!
Good day, guys. Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? I randomly heard in the background, congratulations! I don't normally do these with sound. So you get all the like wave clear and stuff like that. It's kind of interesting.
Stage clear.
That's the one. Stage clear. Stage clear. It's just kind of funny. Okay, this gives me some minor rewards because I think this is just the green. Just the green. We'll turn off auto alt so we can finish it quicker. Because then Wukong will nuke the last guy that's alive. There we go. But how's it going? How's your week been, guys? It's been a bit of a quiet week, I guess, in the game after the anniversary. We get a bit of a legendary skill crystal. I'll take that. I will take that. I'm actually thinking of potentially trying to come in the top 100 in this. I think I could. Because if you come top 100, you get some rewards. I'm pretty sure I could, and it's because I have the gear in the foundry that I can do, and I also do have artifacts. I have exclusive artifacts, but I kind of want to wait until I have 500 of them, and I've only got 472 right now, so yeah. But I think that the gear is worth crafting now. Maybe 2 separate videos, one for each type. I hate that it goes on to the next line. I guess on a mobile phone it doesn't do that smoldery NG scale. but yeah. Oh, you can skip the forging animation now. Oh, that's actually really good, especially as I'm going to be doing hundreds. I just need to clear some space. I did actually identify a piece recently. This piece. I shall look at. It's actually pretty nice. HP bonus main stat. And then flat HP defense bonus and rage regen. Maybe attack speed instead of flat defense. That would have been the best potential, but it is what it is. The extra is not great. Increases the damage dealt to enemies inflicted with slow. If it was like damage reduction from slowed enemies, maybe, but yeah. But yeah, what's up? Valiant, Saif, and Wicco. Wicco, you were asking a question about the store. And the reason I think this is an easy dodge is because the main stat is attack speed. And as much as it's like got all 4 of the other things, you're probably going to get one of these eventually. And there's maybe like one character that will be useful on. The only character that I used that on, like main stat attack speeds, on that set is her. Main stat attack speeds. And it's not worth picking up in the store for her, for sure. In my opinion. Not worth. I'm at a very low place on here. It's all good. It's all good. So I would avoid that. Other than that, it's up to you, really. Do you want to get the unidentified things? These are pretty good. You can just save. I don't think this is worth getting either, really. Yeah, she's an attack-based healer, so it is going to be decent for her from that perspective, but most of the content these days, the healer takes damage, so you need to have it so they can survive. And that's very expensive again. That is extremely expensive for that. I just hope to get lucky in forging, because you get a lot of this set in forging, to be honest. I think I'll buy this though. I think I'll buy this. Let me identify it. So we get Foundry, identify, let's see. Okay. It's got attack bonus and crit rate. I guess that's okay, but it doesn't have a third thing, unfortunately. Flat attack. It would have been okay if it had like crit damage or attack speed on it. Would have been okay. But otherwise, not too amazing. Not too amazing. I need to do a temple, guys. I'll do it right now, because I just need to do a temple for this. I'm going to do it on the 1+1, because if I'm going to get lucky, I might as well get 2. This was my temple from last week, for the same reason. Didn't get lucky on that one. And the last legendary I got was less than 30 summers ago, so very unlikely to get lucky, but we'll see. Not going to get lucky. We're not getting lucky. We do get a bit of diamonds back though. There's my 10 pool. And that's daily done as well as a bonus. Okay. Summons today. Who wants summons? Who wants some cheeky summons? I'm pretty sure I've done this for now. Yeah. Anyone managed to get the max score in Zombie Invasion? I might have a go at it again later. I think the highest I've got to is like in the 50s. You have to get really lucky. It's like on the upgrades, you need to just get lucky on the RNG of what you get. Because it gets to a point where you just don't get upgrades, basically. And it all comes down to the shop. Save then. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I think Parko wants some pulls. Maybe Sayef. I'll DM Parko because he said he's not available, but I can message him. Hey. So we'll just see if Parko's ready. If he is, it doesn't look like he is. I got 59. 59 what? Oh, 59 level 59. That's really good. I think that's almost definitely higher than mine. I think I got like 51. I don't think it was very high 50s. It keeps getting worse and worse. What does? I want summons. Hatssut. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Okay, we'll do you then, Sif. Parker's AFK. Hey, what's up, Moon? Thank you very much. I appreciate it, bros. He's kind of in chat, but not in chat. Well, at least orange is less gross. What was it before? I think orange means 3 months, right? Orange is 3 months. I think Valiant is... Oh no, sorry, orange is 6 months. Okay. I can see it. Valiant, what are you? You must be a year now. Man, it's been... That's mad. That's mad. I did like the fact how the YouTube changed stuff. Say if they're coming to you right now. I'll just highlight him because he says he's in a... He's in a... He said he's in a loud place. They changed how it worked, man. I guess you weren't around when I originally got partnered and stuff. But they've actually changed how partnership works on YouTube, right? And it's kind of weird where there's 2 levels of partnership now. The first level, it unlocks membership. And it's not crazy hard to get to that. I think it was like 100. No, maybe not 100 subscribers. There might have been like 500 subscribers. Like basically half the full partnership. So people could support you from membership, and then when you get full partner, you get advertising. That's kind of interesting. I think it probably should be the other way around, but you know. What do I know? There we go, 14 months after that. Okay, I'm on Seth's account. I'm on Seth's account. He's going for some beef. Send him out for some more beef. And we'll get him the PC freebie. Some energy. Okay. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Looks so nice with blue name and badge. True. True. Keep on surviving. Bro, there's been... I've not caught myself saying it, but I've been like, did I do the wrong outro a couple of times? Okay, Seth. How many summons have you got? 130. And you want this banner here. Let's have a look at your summoning records. You're fresh off a legendary. And hey, what's up, Bartholomew? Seth is in a loud place. He says... Okay, so we are recording. Best of luck to Seth. Here we go. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream, guys. We appreciate it. Okay, here we are. Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video we are going to be doing a bunch of summons, some for Hatssut and Artemis banner, some for the 1+1, whatever people want. And first up we have Seth, and he wants the Artemis plus Hatssut banner, but he primarily wants Hatssut as a character. We look at the details on his account, fresh off of Pity 14 days ago pretty much. We don't have to keep count, but hopefully we get lucky here, we don't have to go too far. He is someone who definitely wants a Hatssut. And we are going to get some tax off the first 10. So primarily just want lots of res. Lots of res. And another tax. We'll skip this one. There's an epic. Now, CF's account's Still a little bit newer than most people's, so there could be some epics that could be useful. Whether it be Awakenings. I think he's got most of them, if not all of them. But Awakenings are good. Blimey. Blimey, at least you're getting a few rares back. Doing taxed 4, 5, 6 times. Wow. Still getting taxed. There we go. Wow. Wowzers. Saving all the luck for the legendary. There is an event going on right now, so you do want to get points. So epics give more points, obviously. Maul's a good summon if he hasn't got him A5. Gets minus to cost. There we go. That's early. That's early. That's like 100. So yeah, bad luck on the epics, but getting a legendary off of 100, and if it's a Hatssut, we'll have a very happy Safe. New Talon. Talon is actually good. New character's always nice, especially one that is actually a good character. That is not bad summon at all. And as it was in, you know, like a very small amount of summons, Saif may want to go again. So that's not too bad in my opinion. If you're not going to get one of the promoted characters, might as well go again. Are we continuing? More question mark. It wasn't very many summons, so it's not too bad. I can sell some of your rares already. Actually, I won't do that. Just in case you want to save some. Is there an RV in here? No, there isn't. I won't do that. I would continue. You've got a lot of diamonds. You could get one more legendary and still be fine for the next limited, the Nezar limited. Oh, you can hear me now. Okay, cool. Yeah, and also you can be rate up on those characters. So these two characters are going to be slightly more likely to drop now. And by slightly, I mean it goes from like a 60% overall chance to get, actually sorry, a 40% overall chance to get one of these two, to up to like a 75% chance. So it's like a much big increase. Okay, we'll continue. Best luck. Okay, we're going to continue the summons as we didn't have to use too many. Saif is very happy to keep going. And also there's the big bonus of the fact that the rate up on these characters will increase, because obviously they are the designated heroes and we didn't get them the first time, so it should be rate up on the next. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. They're both very good, but obviously Hatssut is the very shiny one. Very shiny. We're going to start into diamonds now. Oh, that's actually an epic. Next out is going to be attacks. I think we're definitely going to get good points in this for Saif. For the events. Starting to hit a couple of epics, like the double epics in a 10. And the streak of epics as well, which is nice for points. I'm guessing Olag is rate up. I've seen him drop a couple of times. I didn't really look at the epics, but one of his awakenings he gets 1200 HP, so it's actually decent. We want an epic streak. Phelan. What are we predicting in chat? What are we getting in isn't that character? We're going to get a rate up. I think it is like 75-80% on the next one. Oleg, yeah, for sure. There's some text. We want to see that cutscene video when the legendary pops. We're going a bit deeper this time. More epics. Less luck overall though. It's a funny old game. Almost definitely will have an A5 Olag after this, which is good. If he hasn't got it already. Olag was a little bit rarer once upon a time, but I think they equalized all the odds and stuff, so should be good. There's some text. If we can get it before like 18k diamonds, it would be nice. Just because that's a limited, basically. There's epic. I think we should. Just before 18k. We're on 18.5. So this is the second legendary for Seyf, and this was where he almost definitely will stop to save for a future. It's going to be Artemis of the rate up characters, but he's not bad. This character can get you through Gear Dungeon 1 Stage 10, and I will be honest, I did a takeover on Seyf's account, and Artemis is pretty much the missing ingredient for his team. I had to do some crazy stuff to try and get it to work, but with Artemis, it should be fine because he's got hill block and those characters that come along the top line. He'll hill block them, and then the damage that is, I think he had Valkyra and Honora. We'll be able to tell them apart. Now, there could be a second one in the 10. Both rate ups in the same 10 would be some work. Not going to be the case. I think that's a pretty good double legendary there. 2 new characters, Artemis and Talon. Can't complain too much. Thank you very much to Seyf for letting me do your summons. You've got enough for a limited if it came tomorrow, but it's going to be a couple of weeks until the next limited, so it's not too bad. Thanks again, and congrats. That's not too bad, in my opinion. That's not too bad. Like I said, Artemis is really good for Gear Dungeon 1. He's good for Gear Raid 1 as well. But Gear Dungeon 1 is like, you don't need hill reduction, but it really does help. It just helps so much. So if we go to Gear Dungeon 1 on your thing, I used your keys already. Let me see. We'd effectively remove. We'd remove him, and we'd put in him. Where is he? Oh, we would put him in. Yeah. Yeah. And then you could potentially like remove the healer because you don't need stats on the healer and just put him up here. Because him having stats, he does damage when he does his ult, so him having extra stats is useful. But yeah, not too bad. How did you do on the event? Did you complete the event? It looks like you did. So you got some skill crystals, diamonds back. What's that like? 600 diamonds, 2 legendary skill crystals. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to switch over to... It's good, I think. I got Invig set on Diachan. Can you check it? I can have a look. Yeah. You just mainly want to go for attack bonus and then flat attack in the stats. That's all she needs is attack bonus and flat attack. Everything else is just about her living, so like HP bonus, and she doesn't need attack speed. So like HP bonus and flat attack is the main thing. Let me see if I can just find an item just to show you basically what I'm talking about. So we want attack. You could maybe go for healing effect in here, but something like that would be ideal for her. Rage regen, not really. but something along those lines, you know. You could go for, yeah, that's basically the most important thing is those 3 stats. These 2, these 3 here. The rest is just if you can get defense and stuff like that. But yeah, you want to farm a bunch of these because everyone needs them basically. Because you've also got her. She needs it too. Oh wait, she's got Wings of Grace. I mean, you just threw whatever you could, which is fine. But yeah, Wings of Grace, same sort of deal. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Parko's account. Let me just give me a second, Seth. What I gave her, yeah, pretty much. I gotta go. Good luck. Who's gonna summon? No worries, Seth. I'm gonna be on your account for a little while longer, so don't log into your game just yet. Give it like 10 minutes. But thank you very much for letting me do your summons, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully he's got notifications turned on for his emails, but I don't think he has. How long did he? It took him 2 minutes to respond last time, so I'll give it a sec. Because he said he's at the coast. It's not like a super nice day today. Although I'll be honest, it is still a little bit hot. Like, it's sticky today in the UK. I think it was raining this week. So it's a mix. It will be a mix. Who else is going? Bartholomew, you want a 1+1, right? Let me reread my chat in my Discord. Because I think you said had some plans change. 1+1. Parko wants to go. And Seth, of course. What about you, Widgolf and Valiant? Are you in for any summons? You want any awakenings? 1+1 maybe? Okay. I might say that's all good. That's all good. There is some banners coming. We know there's a new limited on the way. So it's always worth saving for limiteds, generally speaking. Although you don't necessarily need a massive amount of summons for a limited, but it's always worth making sure you have enough. Okay, Parko is not responding. Let me switch to my account. Maybe I should go for it. It's all about how many summons you've got. That's all it's about. If you're sitting on like 30, 40k diamonds and 100 plus summons, you 100% could go for it if you wanted. You could go for 1+1 if you just wanted to get some more characters. If the Hatssut Artemis banner isn't super important for you because you've got both characters, 1+1 is more fun. That could be the way to go. I can do 1+1 whenever. We'll probably do you then. Oh, where's my chat? Let me see if I can find you. Okay. There will be a code coming your way. Follow me. Settings, switch account. Okay, code on the way. Wait, was there a I think there was a WOR code that was recent, right? I think I saw you talk. I didn't do that one. Ingrid for banana. I didn't do that one. But it's nice to see banana getting a code. I wonder if I'm gonna get a code. I finished higher on the content creator thing than a lot of these people do. I've never received anything, bro. Like it's crazy. Like not hating on any of these guys. It's just like I don't know why the game doesn't help me out here. What have I got to do? But anyway, 70, 38, 96, 96. Okay, I'm on your account, Bartholomew. Okay. It was his first one. Yeah, I mean, what have I got to do? Really? What have I got to do? What more can I do, man? Okay, so you've got 172 plus 24k. So you're looking good. And your summon records, you are 20 in. 20 in. That's nice, isn't it? That's nice. So you shouldn't touch your diamonds, and then you should get a ton of diamonds back. And you still got a lot of epics in here. Do you not just sell these? Or are you just keeping them in there for fun? Maybe if there's like new Odyssey missions that come along. Did you not get anything back from Moonton? They haven't announced the content creator thing yet. No, I'm saving one of each for some reason. I mean, hey, if you want to save one of each, that's fine. I don't think they've announced it, at least. I could be wrong. But I didn't see anything. Okay. Let's have a little look. How are you on Ancients? Have you been... Are you stocking up for the next big Ancient thing? The currency. 91. Because there's meant to be... This Erlang Shen character is meant to be on a banner with Nastya. I'm not sure if you got Nastya. You did not, by the looks of things. So she would be massive for you. You got Vaughn and Numera. So that'd be a big banner for you. And obviously, Erlang Shen has a bond with Nezar, but I don't know if it's good, like, for Nezar. It'll probably be good for Erlang Shen, though. Okay, so we're doing 1+1, right? Just to make sure. Yeah, we're doing 1+1. 20 in. Who are you hoping for? Like, is there a character that you still haven't got? You're like, yeah, please give me that character. Or just like eliminating characters from your Nascent would actually be pretty good, wouldn't it? Just any character that's eliminated from Nascent would be great. Eris, Lord Phineas. I mean, even if we get Orimmed, at least you're not getting Orimmed in an Ascent, you know? Lynx. You don't have a massive amount of characters you don't have from non-ancients. But obviously 1+1 doesn't guarantee anything. Nerissa's the big one, okay. I'm guessing. Nerissa, yeah. Yeah. It's like, I just saw it. Yeah, that's the one. You've only got like 5 or 6 characters you don't have. So like Nerissa or Nascent elimination. That probably is what you'd be happier with. Or maybe like a really good awakening on someone, but I can't really think. Maybe like Talon or something. Talon's awakenings seem pretty good if she's new. Okay, here we go. Best of luck, Bartholomew. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now on to more summons. This time for Bartholomew's account. We are going to be doing the 1+1. Bartholomew wants to just eliminate Nascent potential characters. So anything new is good. And then the primary character he wants is Nerissa, who is obviously going to be new too. But anyone else who is new, just to reduce the amount of characters on the Nascent would be good, just so it gives a better chance of actually getting Nerissa when the next Nascent comes around. So fingers crossed for Bartholomew. Hopefully we can get some nice summons for him. And hopefully we don't have to use too many summons as well. Hopefully. Let me just check something. Yeah. I was like, I am on the 1+1 banner, right? I am on the 1+1. Just double checking. Oh, actually, I should back out and just pick up those summons for you, just in case. Yeah, we'll pick up all this stuff. Just in case it resets your weekly. It does not. Okay. It does not. Still. It's worth checking. Some more tax. Oh, I see why you're saving those epics for potential, like, what's it called? Fusion in the future, right? It's not a bad idea, to be honest. I just need the epics for the currency. I don't pull enough for that currency to, you know, be too flush in that currency still. We're already like 100 summons in. So we're about 120 into Pity. Would be nice to get a little early. In the next 10 or 20 would be great. It's only going to be 30, 40 summons early, but still, it's always nice. Figured you'd go to Pity. You did get a little bit of luck on the last banner. That's not allowed. You can't have too much luck. That is a nice 10. Look at that. Lots of points. Lots of points. As long as we don't touch your diamonds, that's all we can hope for. That's the best hope. And I don't think we should, because I'm pretty sure that's 195. There's tax. So it should be like now, right? There it is. Anything that's new, but primarily we want Narissa. That's the big summon. Narissa's the massive summon. Narissa's huge. It's gonna be a Furcy, which is actually basically like a Narissa, unfortunately, but it isn't. You know, it isn't. Okay, unfortunately. Who's the +1? That's an Aracha. It's a Lord. It isn't new, so there's nothing eliminated. But that is a Lord. And Aracha has actually been kind of like improved recently. And her awakenings are going to make her stronger. It's pretty much as simple as that. So that is the 1+1 for Bartholomew. We'll see where his Aracha is. Getting a bit of Lord luck. It's going to be an A1. And that will be increasing Spider Stance damage by 20%. Okay. And like I say, it just increases her damage potential. She's got some niche usage over like IFR. I'm not sure if he has IFR or not. Let's have a little look. It doesn't look like he does, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Hopefully he's happy with that. Obviously no eliminations of new characters. But if you're not going to get Narissa, Furcy Awakenings is not a bad thing. Just to get him, you know, better. Because that's what Narissa is. It's an upgraded Furcy. And I can't seem to find Furcy at all. Where is he? Is he in here? Oh, he's part of he's A4. So you're going to get Rage Regen. That's actually pretty good. It means you'll be able to spam his ultimate for the attack buff a bit more often. The A5, not so much. But yeah, that's it for Bartholomew's account. Thank you very much for letting me do the summons. I do appreciate it. And like I say, hopefully you enjoy your characters. Baby Narissa and Poison Queen. Yeah, I think getting a Lord is always good. You rarely see Lords on 1+1. I mean, it used to be the case where it was very hard to do it. You would have got a lot of points from that. You just scraped 7k. So you basically did the minimum for this event, and you're going to get a bunch of diamonds back and some skill crystals. Can't complain too much on the event side of things. Cannot complain. I'll take Aracha A1. I still don't have IFR. Yeah, I looked at your characters, and that's where a lot of your characters is. You're kind of like air quotes lacking is your ancients. I have been crazy lucky in ancients, to be fair. I don't know how I've been so lucky in ancients, but yeah. But at least I got the event done. Yeah. More skill crystals, and I'm guessing skill crystals are going to be a problem. So a little look. yeah. So you'll be able to max out someone new in the coming weeks, like a Neza, or if you get lucky with the Erlang Shang, or maybe even the Steyr. So stocking up some skill crystals is not a bad thing for sure. Let's get your stuff back. And you get another. There we go. You get another one. Another one. Okay. I'm going to attempt to log into Parko's account. What I did was, I got the code off him like 20 minutes ago. And I'm hoping that it kind of just still works. You know, like it doesn't expire and it doesn't matter what account I do it from. That's the hope. It's just like, it knows that I logged in from somewhere. And it did work. So that's good to know in the future. I can just get a code off someone. It probably expires within like 45 minutes or an hour or something. But that's cool. I am off your account, Bartholomew. You can jump on. and awaken your characters. Sorry we didn't get Nerissa, but yeah, she is hard to come by. I managed to get Nerissa, and I will be honest, she's crazy. She's crazy. She buffed my Wukong somehow. Like, my Wukong got stronger in my, like, samurai attacks and stuff. Absolutely mental. Okay, we're on Parko's account. He probably hasn't logged in today. Let's see where he is on his monthly. His weekly, he's not going to reset, so we can leave that in there. We'll claim the PC rewards. I'm not sure which one's a PC. I think it's, I don't know. I think it's this one. I won't claim this. I'll let him do it. He's got his guild boss rewards. We'll let him do that. Let's I'll send out the boat though. I'll send out the boat for him because these are annoying. Now he said go for one. No, he said go for Artemis and Hatssut. Let me reread what he said. He said, if I get super lucky and pull one of them early, I'll do 1+1 as a bonus as well. Okay, so if we do this banner here, and he gets lucky like he says, and gets an Artemis or a Hatssut, we will move on to 1+1. Look at how many greens he's got in there, tons. Okay, so best of luck here. Let's see how close we are to pity. Pretty much fresh off pity as well. Okay. Okay, here we go. Best of luck to Parko. He isn't in chat because he's busy, but I will be messaging him. He's got quite a lot of summons. We will not go below 18k. That's the aim. So if we get a legendary, let's say in the first, I'd say the first like 80 to 100, 1+1 is fine. But if we don't get in the first 80 to 100, then we should not do another one, like for his account, because then he will be in trouble for 1+1. We are going to get diamonds back, but still. Okay, here we go. Okay, now onto Parko's account. We are going to do the Artemis and Hatssut summons. I don't think he has either of these characters, so both would be good. Let's do the summons. If he gets lucky in the first 80 to 100s, we are going to move across to the 1+1. If he gets one of the two characters. If he doesn't get one of the two characters, he may want to stay on this banner. But we have to get lucky in the first 80 to 100s. If we go to full petty, no. He wants to save enough for a future limited, which makes a lot of sense. So hopefully we can get an early summon. Hopefully. Make sure to hit the like button on the stream today, guys. Make sure. So we need, when we get down to about, I'd say 48, 38, 48 is the limit. So you can see we're at 88 on the summons. So we have to get a legendary by the 38, 48 mark. The next 30. Okay, if we don't get in this 10 right now, then it's just going to be this legendary for Parko. Did a weird animation. The screen went completely black for a little bit longer. I thought, oh, what's happening? Something special. Something special's happening. Okay, tax. So we're about 120, 130 now. And we're already 10 in. I will message him after I've sold all his rares and just say, this is what you've got right now. Do you want me to do 1+1 or not? And just see what he says. But I'm guessing he'll say no. That's tax. Let me just claim that. More tax. Looks like we're going to pity. There it is. It might be slightly early, but really slightly early. Give this man a Hatssut or an Artemis. He's gonna get a Draylin. He actually already has Draylin. That's actually crazy. That is crazy. But her A1's really good. That is actually not too bad. Is there another one in here? I'm pretty sure that's an A1 Draylin. Let's have a little look on Parko's account. And her A1 increases the range. I can't remember what Draylin is. She's a watcher, right? A1 Draylin. And it does increase the ultimate range. That is actually a pretty good one. That's not too bad at all. Okay, let me just sell up everything for Parko. He would have got a little bit more on this. Spiritual Altar. He's 3 points off of getting the max, so we'll do one more summon for him regardless. I will claim all this just to get him his diamonds, just so so he can see. He hasn't got the stuff from this yet. We'll sell his rares. Blimey. He is... Wait, let's see. Has he done level ups for this event yet? Doesn't look like it. So I will do some level ups for him. He gets a summon from that as well. I'll just do some... Oh, he's got 100... That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, the best thing to do there is actually get rid of those and sell them, to be honest. That's mad. Okay, we should have a little bit of space now. The whole roster's getting taken up by those. Okay, so what is he sitting on? He's sitting on 28k diamonds and 0 summons. Did he get that summon here? He did not. We'll leave that for the time being then. Got the summon here and the 2 summons here. Okay, let me screenshot this for him and let him decide what he wants to do. Looks like we're going to do another one. Okay, we're going to stick to the Artemis and Hatssut banner. Okay, here we go. Parko says continue. We have got the rate up situation on this banner now. And we did have to go quite deep last time, so hopefully we don't have to this time. And we do get one of the rate up characters for him. Fingers crossed. He's definitely completed that event now. He only needed 3 points, so he's all good there. But A1 Draylen is really good. Can he top it off with a Hatssut or an Artemis? Would be very nice. I might pull, but maybe on a phone call trying to set up new internet. Okay, no worries. No worries at all. Oleg. Now everything we do here is just going to save Parko diamonds, so hopefully we don't go to pity this time. It'd be very nice if we could save some. Some pity. Attack, should I say? If we're still on like 16k plus diamonds, I'd be pretty happy with that. Another Olag. I'd say that's a little early, which is nice. A little bit of rate up on the banner characters as well. Can we get one of them? Come on, game. He gets a new Artemis, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. I don't think Parko's done Gear Dungeon 1 Stage 10, so Artemis would definitely help out there for sure. And it could be another legendary sneakily in here. Let's have a little look. Sneakily in here. It's not going to be 17.4k diamonds though. And you're going to get a bunch of diamonds back. So absolutely healthy for the next limited. 100%. A new Artemis and A1 Draylen. Some pretty great summons. Thank you very much for letting me do your summons. I do appreciate it, Parko, and enjoy. Let's have a little check of this stage. Let's have a little cheeky check of his stage. Gear Dungeon 1. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely would work in here. And didn't he get a Vienna, or was that someone else? Who got a Vienna recently? I think that was Bretland. Why is that? Why is that text like that? I like how it shows the avatars for people, but they're all the same avatar. Okay. I'll message him. And obviously he gets the last reward here in Altar. Which is good. And he'll get a bit more points in this. Definitely try and hit 40k points in this, guys. This is such good free rewards. Such good free rewards. There's loads of different ways you can earn points. Doing like artifact crafting is really good. Like a 10 pull on artifacts is 1600 and you only need 40k total. Gearforge is pretty good too. Okay, let me just message him. I was deep into pity and needed only a few pulls. I pulled as soon as reset came and got Zealous and Magmus. Not even A1 to be usable. Not even A1. What do you mean? What, you got a new one? I mean, if they're new, just think about it in terms of future Nascents. Regardless of how bad they are. Like, the first time you get a character, it isn't terrible, generally speaking. Just for Nascent purposes. It's when you're getting constantly dwarfed with, like, a random dwarf that you got, like, A4. I think my Cratch is, like, A2 or A3, so it just does happen. A1 Magmus does death reduction. No, never really paid attention to it, to be completely honest. I've been fortunate enough that I honestly, I think Abomination's better than Magmus in every single way. I don't think there's any situation where I think I wouldn't use Abomination over Magmus. The death reduction is nice, but I could get that from someone else, right? Apparently they use him as a tank in Abyss because of it. I don't know. Wouldn't you still use Torador? And isn't the other guy even better than him? Like, if we go to Nightmare, right? So you have where is he? Magmus. What is it? 20%. It's 10. It doesn't. This guy have 30. This guy has 30. 20. Sorry, and that's just on his talent. It's 30% vulnerability. Like Ares, I've seen Ares be used a little bit. Abyss is something else though. Don't have Torador or Ares. I mean, yeah, if you don't have those, then yeah. I think Torador's a must though, right? Because of the... Like, you have to have pretty much everyone with Lord bonus in that, otherwise they get so heavily nuked, it's crazy. Weird Girl, are you ready for me to switch to your account? My stomach is hurting. Okay, alright. Let me switch. Switch account. Email address. Okay, code is coming your way. Needed Phineas or Torador. Got blessed with either with A3 Zealous. Yeah. I mean, Zealous isn't bad. Like, where he's needed, he's not bad. Like, Cultist, Faction Trial is really good. It's such a shame though. I remember there was so much hype about him when he was first released because he just looks sick. And if you read his kit, it does sound good. But the execution of his kit, not so much. It doesn't. And even with the, like, special artifact they can get, not so much. Now we're going to get an Arrogance buff when Zealous needed it more. Yeah, Apsan would have been nice as well. I think Apsan buff would have been great. Because Apsan is actually like an interesting character, you know? The whole thing about, like, he does the penetrating throw. And he's auto. They could have increased his range to basically be Arrogance range. And I think they could have made him do his auto ult should do a shred. Like penetrates and shreds those enemies. And shred means like armor shred. Yeah, because I don't think there's much armor shred in piercers. And what would have been really cool, right? Actually, maybe he does get the full range when he gets upgraded, to be fair. But like, maybe there could be something where he just gets increased on range. I don't know. And then maybe after, when he does his ult and he does the throw, it buffs it, like it's a 10-second buff. Like he does like 3 or 4 attacks doing the throw rather than just one throw. Oh, he does. Maybe he does 2. It looks like he does 2. 1, 2. But I mean, it could be way better. It's quite low cost. I did actually talk about this when I was on Fastidious' stream ages ago, when we were rating the characters. And Apsan is low rated, right? But what makes him even worse is no one's gonna max him out, so it makes him even worse than he actually is. So let's say he's like when he's fully upgraded, he's like a 5 out of 10, right? He's actually like a 2 or 3 out of 10 because no one's going to be maxing him really. The max people are going to do is dust. The max. Yeah. So this piercing javelin, like imagine he did have the armor shreds, he could be really good on GR3. Because you need a melee character at the front, and then armor shreds the boss, and then obviously piercing damages the groups, because he can like do a lot. I don't know, it'd be pretty decent maybe. And that's what they don't really realize about bad legendaries, is they're way worse than they actually are for most people, because no one maxes those guys out. But yeah. Like with epics, at least you're going to get like the best of their potential, even if they are bad. So there is a very niche usage potentially for them, fully maxed out. At least not so much these days. Okay, Weird Girl, how many summons are we sitting on? You're sitting pretty. You're sitting pretty. What are you feeling? 1+1 Artemis Hatssut banner. I mean, what have you got a feeling for? I'll pick that up. Okay, this PC reward too. Okay. Both at A0. Oh no, you've got A1 her. Her A2 is just going to be an attack, which is actually pretty good for her, to be honest. Artemis A1 is crit, if I remember correctly. He gets 50% crit rate. Which is like, it's nice, so you don't have to build it. So you can build him more as an attack-based healer and then just get free crit rate from that, but... I mean, it's up to you. You could go for a couple of legendaries here to try and get one of them, or you could go for the 1+1 just to see what happens. You've just done a few singles, right? Yeah, you're fresh off of Pity pretty much, or fresh off of a character. So you're like 10 or so summons in. So let's say, like, worst case scenario, you went to Pity. You're going to use all your blues. You could then do your diamonds for another legendary, and you'd still be at over 25k. So doing 2 legendaries here could be worth, because then you've got a better chance of getting one of these. Or you could just go for the 1+1, and then at least you know you'd pretty much not touch your diamonds at all. And the whole save it for a rainy day. Like, you're going to use, you know, 18k of these diamonds, or 180 summons on the next limited, which is in 2 weeks, I believe. When filling out the survey a couple of days ago, they asked for any other ideas. The survey was so long. Normally the surveys are pretty good, like 10 questions, and I really actually pay attention. This one was like 40 questions, and I was just getting bored at the end. I'm completely honest. I was just way too... Like, they should separate that into multiple surveys if they're going to do it like that. An unnameable tactician. I think the thing with unnamables is they're generally always going to be dragons, right? Neza isn't limited. You sure? I'm pretty sure Neza's limited. You've got a survey here, weird girl. Make sure you do this survey. You get a free summon. It is a long survey. The wording they used was the same that they use on a limited character. Has it been announced? Not limited. God damn. The Crimson Lotus. Okay, there's nothing in game yet by the looks of things. Only improve the value of the gold pass, like purchase part. It's great. Should I summon a 1+1 or wait for that new hero? I heard it wasn't limited. I mean, will be with new mirror on a normal 20 times banner. I mean, that's still a good banner, but yeah. I thought it was a limited. That is a shame. The terminology they used for the promotion on their videos made it look like a limited. And normally that's what they do, right? They do a limited plus an ancient exclusive to make people want to go for the ancient exclusive more, like they did with Moradin and Valora, sorry. Like characters that have a bond, they'll do the limited weekends. Like Anora plus Ymera. They've done it a bunch of times. So it's a little bit surprising. But it is what it is. I think it's still probably worth rolling the dice on that banner. 1+1 is a waste of summons. I don't think so. Not since they've increased the rates of characters. They've made all characters have the same drop rate. Before, I would agree to a certain extent. If you're a veteran and you're going in 1+1, you're probably going to come out of crap. But newer players would always come out with 2 characters that is always going to be useful. Like earlier on, we got Fercy and Naratra for somebody in a 1+1, which isn't too bad. A Lord plus Fercy is still really good. And when they make Titanic Ruins like Apocalypse 3, your Apocalypse 1 team has to be able to complete Apocalypse 2. So if you've got Narissa, she'll be on A3. You'll need Fercy for Apocalypse 2. Like Apocalypse 1, you can get through like a very heavy epic team. Once I switch back to my account, I show my Apocalypse 1 team. I'm building my APOC 1 team like it's an APOC 2 team now. It's got like Ingrid on it and stuff. I'm getting like 90k on Apocalypse 1. So on Apocalypse 2, I think I should be able to get 120. And doesn't Neza do stunts? I haven't properly looked at his kit, but he's esotericist, right? No, watch guards. Maybe it's both actually. I'm putting a 1+1. Best of luck. I can do your pulls as well if you want me to, but best of luck if you do them yourself. So you want me to do this banner right here, weird girl. If you don't get it the first time, the second time, these guys get rated up. Just like a bigger increase on the chance to get them. Basically. Trying for pity on Hatssut. Okay, here we go. Best of luck. Okay, no more summons. Weird Girl's account wants another Hatssut. A2 for the 300 attack is actually a pretty big one. We're fresh off of getting a legendary character like 10 in. So hopefully we can get lucky on getting an early legendary in the first like 100 or so. It was always nice. Would be nice. Artemis would be A1, which isn't terrible. And I think we are probably going to do 2 legendaries regardless. Just because it's generally worth doing 2 legendaries. Generally. You don't want to go to pity though. We have actually got early legendaries a couple of times today. My light is not on. I just realized my room is so dark. One sec. That's better. I have like a ring light for my room. And the reason I have it is because it doesn't produce any heat, which is nice. And it's really bright. What did we start off at? 160 summons plus 10. So we might have to dip into diamonds a little bit, but hopefully we can get lucky before that. That'd be nice. So we're about 90 in right now. Make sure to hit the like button, guys. There's more than 6 people talking in chat. All the like button does is tell YouTube, like, you like the video. That's it. YouTube's just kind of weird. If you type, it's good. If you like the video, it's good. Helps me out. Okay, we did get early. I think that was after just over 100 summons. Or about 100 summons. We're already 10 in. Hatssut is the one we want. Oh my god, you got Shamid. You got Shamid. He has very niche usage where he's actually good, but I haven't seen, I'm going to be completely honest, I haven't seen Shamir for like 6 months. And I've done a lot of summons for people. I haven't seen him for a while. He, like, they talk about the characters that, like, are getting a buff. He should have been in that list. 100% he should have been in that list. 100%. Okay. I would say it's definitely worth going for another character, just because you got so early. You got it with 100 summons. So if you do, let me just. Oh no, you're just gonna sell. So let me sell your rares that you got. And also, I don't think you would have completed the event. So you'll get another 1k diamonds from that. And if we go to Spiritual Altar, we'll complete this event for you. And you'll get another 300 diamonds, a couple of skill gems. I think you'll still be at 35k diamonds. So by the time like something comes around that's really shiny for you, you'll still be at like 40k, plus you'll have a tons of summons. So I would recommend going in on a second one. But it's up to you, weird girl. Like you've been pretty lucky, I think, for the last couple of times we've got legendaries, but we haven't gone to full pity a bunch of times, so you've been saving quite a lot. And obviously you've got a better chance of hitting one of these 2 characters. I think you've always got a better chance of hitting the older character, but depends how they do it. Spend all my diamonds. No, we won't spend them all. We'll save some. I think saving, doing 1 more legendary is absolutely fine, and then past that is where it gets risky. You could go down to 20k, but it's up to you. Just kidding, yeah. Okay, we're gonna roll the dice on another legendary for Weird Girl. Obviously, rate up on the next character, and she does want a Hatssut. An Artemis A1 wouldn't be terrible, but Hatssut is the main wanted character. Okay, we started off at 50 summons. We'll see how many summons we have to do here. You're definitely going to get the event completed now, though. That's good. I can't. You'll be fine. Okay. Now into diamonds. And if we should be above 35k at the end of this, but if we're massively above 35k, like if we're like 38, 40, it's great. Absolutely great. 35 would be pity, pretty much. A double legendary, pretty good sorry, double epics. Pretty good epics at that as well. Double legendary would be nice. Maybe I just called it ahead of time. My slip of the tongue was me calling a double legendary. Okay, 2 more 10s to stay in the 40k range would be nice. Aeon, Epic Lords. Don't see too many Epic Lords, which is kind of crazy thinking about it. Like, they're extremely rare. It's actually crazy. Okay, we're going to dip below 40k. We're around about 130 in, 140 in. At least you're getting some diamonds back. Tax twice. Tax before a Hatssut. Okay, we're going to actually go below 35k just. You're getting taken all the way to pity this time. It was 100, I think it was 110 for the last one, and then now it's pity. Okay. Rate up on Artemis and Hatssut for this one. We didn't get them the first time around. Please get us something nice here. Hatssut is the primary character. It's going to be an Artemis. We've hit Artemis 3 times for people today. Suspicious. Highly suspicious. Everyone talked about this on the previous banners when it happened with like Valeria and those characters. But maybe there's something else in this 10. You never know. I did call a double legendary. Did I get it right? I did not. And we're on 34k diamonds. Bunch of diamonds are going to come back. So a future banner is going to be absolutely fine for Weird Girl. Unfortunately, she got Shamid, which is not a great character to say the least. Definitely needs a buff. Needs to be put on the next buff list, please. That would be very nice. But that's it for Weird Girl's summons. Thank you very much to her for letting me do them and showing people what you can get. But yeah, enjoy. I'm getting nervous. Artemis A1 isn't bad. His A1 is good because you can build him more for like just straight damage, so he can get better healing and he can get crit rate from his awakening. Hatssut 300 damage is like a 10% increase, so it is actually really nice. You can get 20 summons back there. Is there still characters in here? No. Yes, you have got characters in here. Okay, let me do bulk select. I do like this bulk select thing. It's good, isn't it? They increased it to 50. Get 1k back there. Wait, really? Okay. And then we'll see how much you're going to be on. Maybe close to 36, 37k. And then you'll get the 300 from this, and then the skill gems. I'm so used to other games where you click one reward, it just gives you everything. But you're at 36.6.
That's 2 legendaries guaranteed. We're going to full pity, so that's pretty safe. You're safe. Is this a new Dragon Pass? It is. And then what about that other event? Have you managed to do that? I guess you've got the max reward already. You have 140k. Look at you go. You could potentially come in the top 100s. It's not impossible. Are you sitting on a lot of materials? In here. Foundry. You maybe want to do these. It'll take you up loads of ranks. Like, now's a good time to do them. For sure. My Silas is A3. Is that what you got in the 1+1? So your Silas in 1+1. Crazy. It took me nearly 2 years to get Hatssut and Silas. Yeah, like really key characters, missing out on them is mad. Like, I don't have a Valkyria still. She is nice. Don't get me wrong. She is nice. It isn't a massive loss for me, but I wouldn't have minded her. You know? I wouldn't have minded her. But, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch back to my account. Now, do I do some summons? I probably would do the 1+1 if I was to do anything. Hey, Bashan, what's up, man? Are you wanting any summons today? Weird girl, I am off your account. Today is 1+1. Plus, we also have an Artemis and Hatssut banner. So if you need either of these characters, could be good. Like, I think you've done Gear Dungeon 1 Stage 10. So Artemis, like any more Artemis isn't as important for you. Hatssut's just fun. She's good, don't get me wrong. But she's like, I don't think she's actually like key anywhere at the moment. Maybe in some random GVG team. Or, yeah, GVG or Arena. Like, I see her a lot in GVG, to be fair. She's actually mad annoying in GVG. Sure, 1+1, okay. I might go for 1+1 as well. Look at me, I'm sitting on a lot of summons. I won't touch my diamonds. I'll do yours first, though. We'll finish up on mine. The other week when I did a stream and you wanted me to do your summons, but you missed the stream. Did you get anything good? I guess I can check your history when I log onto your account. Let me find you. Okay, there'll be a code coming your way in just a second. Okay, should be a code coming to you right now. Feel free to drop it in chat. Feel free. I'm actually just going to get a drink of water, one sec. Okay, I'm back. I do like a bit of water. I do like a bit of water. Is the code with you, Bashal? No problem. 6, 4, 3, 9, 4, 7. Okay, it's Basham's account. We can check his summon history. Okay, let's have a little check of the summon history. If you summoned on, okay, you got Beatrix last weekend. Did you which did you go for one of the limiteds? You went for Diao-chan. I guess that was A1. And you've got a talent on the Switch. That's nice. A Hex. Probably going for... Or you switched twice, maybe. I don't think I did your summons on that, right? Did you do any divines on that one? Looks like you may have. You got a Silas. And you got a Drayden. Nice. Unfortunately, you got Shamir as well. So that's pretty good. Not too bad. And you're still sitting on 40. I didn't buy the 100 pack. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it was... If you're someone who spends regularly on Ancient Summons, it was a really good buy. Because basically it was giving you a role, an Ancient Lord, but instead of buying 200 Ancient Summons to do it, you effectively were buying more, somewhere in the region of more like 40 to get it, right? 50. So it was a way better offer for that. Or, actually, maybe like 25, honestly. So it's like buying 25 Ancients. And if I said, hey, guaranteed 25 Ancient purchase, which is $100, is going to get you a roll of the dice on an Ancient banner, like a Lore banner. Just random. And I think actually it was increased chances of Ancients as well in that. So it was actually pretty good, generally speaking. So you just want 1+1, right? And you're not super fresh. Well, okay, 25 summons. You're 25 in. And let me see if I have to claim anything in here. And let's do that for you. Let's give him a promotion. Decimus, you have been promoted, my man. Resets that for you. Okay, we don't have to claim anything there, and that will just give us a free summon back. Nice. I was going for some... I'll send you out for some beef and chili. Sounds like a nice combo. So you want 1+1, okay. And is there anyone that you really want? Like your kind of big hope character? Don't have a Narissa, don't have a Vaughn. It's random that you don't have a Beres. That's actually crazy. Because I think, didn't you go like... Did you do like 40 divines on a 2 times 20 times Beres banner? That's actually mad. Vaughn would be good, yeah. And do you have Numera? You have Numera, so Vaughn would be great. Yeah. Okay. Best of luck, Basham. Here we go. Okay, now on to Basham's account. Straight into the summons. Let's get nice and lucky. He's about 20 in so far. Hoping to get some big luck on his 1+1. He wants the likes of Vaughn. I think Narissa he doesn't have 2 would be a really big summon. So there are a bunch of characters he doesn't have, which would be nice. But let's hopefully not use too many summons. Oh, nice and early. 50? 40? Was already 20 in, so like 70 maybe overall. It really doesn't matter who you get here, but if they're really big characters, massive bonus. Okay, it's a Trusk. Yeah, it's a Trusk. He's an interesting character. He's not terrible by any stretch. But it's not brand new. It's going to be an awakening. Who's the +1? Who is the +1? This is not great. This is not great. I am so thankful that we did not use many summons on this one. I'm so thankful. If we would have gone all the way to Pity to get a Truck Zealous combo, I would have been really felt really bad. I've got Apsan plus, I think Apsan and Shamira in a 1+1 before. You'd have to go back and look at my 1+1s, but I got them in the first like 20 summons for me. So it can happen. If you're gonna get bad characters, get them as early as possible. And Trust and Zealous is not the greatest combo. But thank you very much to Bashal for letting me do those summons. Thankfully you didn't have to use too many. And I guess enjoy the awakenings. At least you don't have to build these characters, I guess. Was on a high for early, then low on truck. Yeah. It is the way it is. At least you didn't use much of your summons. Like the next banners that come around, like Neza and like Vaughn's meant to be coming back, I think, as well. If they're bringing the Styra and Numera back, they're almost definitely bringing Vaughn back. That could be the one to save for you. Yeah. How are you doing on your ancients? If you say you've got 167, there's potentially a big banner in the next couple of weeks, which is going to be this new character who's a non-lord. This guy, Erlang Shen. And the Lord is potentially Nastya. Like there was a leaked banner, but it isn't guaranteed. But that could be a really good banner for you. Did you have Nastya? I don't think you did, right? Doesn't look like you do, and she's really good. She's awesome. 1+1 seems to be worth it. I mean, with the increase in the rates, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It really depends where your account is. If you've got a lot of... I mean, even if you've got a lot of A5s, it's just the currency's even good. How are you doing on Guild Boss, by the way? Are you hitting 50k on Nightmare 4? Because I think we talked about this before. About... Yeah, you should be hitting 50k with this. I'm guessing you are, right? We can have a little check. I can just auto-fight it for you. You're not. Do you have Ivar or Aracha? I mean, this team, you really should be. Who's your healer? Oh, we won't use her. We'll use... Did I select it? We'll use her. And... Do you have Twyla? Twyla, I think, is it her A3 is where she gets crazy good? No, maybe it's not. I might just be her A1. Like, she's really good. I think she's better than Arrogance. And then just go for a Piercer Lords. But who are we not going to put in? I guess we won't put in Torador. And you don't have a Legendary Lords. So we'll go for this. Let's just see if I can get a good score without changing too much in terms of the team. Because we're not going to do any character switching. I'll just put half decent gear in people's hands. It won't necessarily be the best gear, but let's put some Summon Arcana in this guy's hands, for instance. Oh, we can't. Okay. If we can get some decent sets, I think we should be good. She got good attack. It's alright. But she needs to be able to heal really well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to completely rebuild her. Like, we should nuke this, because I'm pretty sure your hex is A5. Right? So we should absolutely nuke this. You don't have much of the good stuff. We're gonna have to steal the third set off someone. We just need attack. And then we need enough HP. Is this flat attack? Yeah, it's flat attack. I always get mixed up because shield seems more defensive to me. Okay, I'll probably upgrade this. Please be good. It's a mixed bag, but I said it's worth maxing. That bonus is just crazy. Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So now she's got plus 12k attack. We'll give her one of these. I'd say try and max out another golden scarab if you can. And now, let's. Oh wait. No, let's just go. Let's just go. Okay, so the people I want to get... Oh, there's not going to be any of that, actually. Oh, wait a sec. Let me place people a bit better. Invigorate. And then who else should we invigorate? Twyla. Although she isn't skilled, so we'll see. And then we'll invigorate him. Okay, you should absolutely destroy this, to be honest. It should be 50k. I don't like using his stuff in this just because it can be kind of buggy. Oh, she might die. Maybe it's not going to be 50k. I might have to look at your gear. Because this team should do it, really. We're struggling. Numera's not doing much damage. So we could switch Numera out to spam more often. I mean, it's not impossible we don't hit it right now, to be honest. It's close. It's close enough that like I'll probably keep the same team and just see if I can improve the gear. And Numera's not doing much damage at all. I thought she had your Sub-Anacona. I mean, it's not the greatest Sub-Anacona. Let's go for this on her as well. Is this attack speed? No. Just no crit rate. Okay, that'll be a bit better. Let's go for that. Yeah, we'll switch that one out as well. This, I don't know if she can summon this. This is the issue, because this There's a lot of spots taken up. I'm not sure if it'll get summoned over the top of Wukong's one or not. I'll just leave his base, and then Wukong's probably on his. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, we were very close to 50k last time, so it definitely should be there now. Should be good. It's really a low attack speed there. Okay. Level 25 Shattered Hilt, yeah, no doubt. Don't think we have a Shattered Hilt here. I don't think I saw one. Probably could get one. Could get a 2. Okay, we go again. This one should be fine this time though. So what I should have done is a play test. Actually, no, it wouldn't make any difference. Okay, if I put him here, I think this is the best place to put him. And maybe I put her back here. She. Oh, let me just. It's just I'm trying to think of like where they're gonna summon the little ads. And who was the other one? Hex. Should easily be 50k. Yeah, this account is got gear issues. That's where Basham needs to like go crazy, is gear and artifacts. Feels like scoring a lot better now. Wait, what rating is your Kajiri? Kajiri is going mental. A3, yeah. Okay, way ahead of what we were last time. I think we had like 19k at the halfway point. Now we're actually 25k-ish at the halfway point. Kajira is doing crazy work. And I didn't even invigorate him. But yeah, this is 50k for sure. And it's a pretty safe 50k too. You should be able to get this on auto every time. And the great thing is you don't have to swap your gear out. It saves your gear. So that should be a solid 50k every day. But just keep an eye on it, because you never know, it could be bad one day. But it should be alright. I mean, I could do it again. Just to... I could do it again. I'll play test it, because I didn't invigorate Kajiri, and if I did, I think it would be even better. It would be even better. But we'll do it ×3 here, or ×2 speeds. If we had another invigoration, we could invigorate someone else. Okay, ×2. Yeah, look at Kajiri go, he's like miles ahead. Oh, the healer died. Yeah, auto save it. I have to redo it because of the healer dying. Is he using Soulbound Arcana? I don't think so. I think we only have one like good set of Soulbound Arcana. It might be on the Soulbound Arcana, I'm not sure. But it is good damage, yeah, for sure. But it's A3, that's where it is. And he's only got like an A0 artifact, like personal artifact. So definitely can get master improvements out of him. He's not doing as good this time. And we're way down on the score, I'm not sure why. Silas is way down. I'd say your other one's more stable. Or just leave it with the other one. But I'd keep an eye on it. If like healers are dying at the end, you should be able to, like, you hit 55k last time. It's just the healer died in the last 20 seconds. So that's why I'm kind of like just wondering if it'll be a problem. But you did get an achievement. I think you get the dudes for hitting 50k. The dudes. Oh, you've already got him. You've already got him quite a bit. But that's how a lot of people would have got him the first time. Let me claim this PC rewards. There you go. Let's check his gear. I'll just check. I'm pretty sure. I mean, he could be on Soulbound Arcana. Oh, he's it right here. No, he was on Wisdom. And Wisdom's probably really good for him because he spam a lot of ults. He'll just get big boosts, 35% damage, but like for 10 seconds. So it's actually pretty good. Yeah, no worries, Basham. Hopefully get some nice soul stones and stuff out of it. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my account and I'm going to do 1+1. And the thing I hope for the most is not using too many summons. The characters, I'm not too bothered. I'll just get whoever I get. But obviously I want Vaughn, but yeah. Okay, final summons for the video, and it is going to be my own 1+1. As you can see, I've got quite a lot of summons. I am, recently into getting an actual character 35 ago, so I shouldn't touch my diamonds at all. But I don't want to use too many summons at all. Please don't. Let's just not use any summons. Like 20 summons. Can we do that? Or 10. Or 10. Or 10. I mean, 20 is too much. 10. Now, if I get a good character here, if we get a Vaughn here, I'll lose my shit. Of course. If you get lucky in the first 10, you're never going to get like a top tier character, are you? You're always going to get Zealous. But I mean, like, I don't want to go to Pity to get a Zealous, so we'll take a Zealous off of 10. Who's the other character? Be good. Be someone nice. Okay, it's a new character. It's Tallulah. It removes her from my Nascent potential. I did get I think I got 3 of her in my the epic only one where you could get you could use 3 legendaries. I was pretty unimpressed with my Tallulah luck there, but I'm not too unhappy with that. Off the first 10 as well. I'll take it. New character. And another Zealous. I'm pretty sure... Let me just check where my Zealous is at. That is my Zealous at A3. Is he going to get the buff that he needs to become amazing? Not really. He needs damage. If it was +2 +20% damage, maybe it'll be an improvement. But maybe he'll get a buff in the future. They have been talking about buffing characters, so you never know. The potential's there. The potential's there. I can't be mad. 20 summons, 1+1. I'll take it. That is the end of this video though today, guys. I did a bunch of summons for a lot of people, including myself. Quite a mixed bag. I think most people should be walking away pretty happy with what they got though. Lots of Artemis, not a single Hatssut, but conspiracy theories out there that most people would assume as much, but that's the way it goes. But that is the end of my video, like I say. Thank you very much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next video. I can't complain, guys. I can't complain. I said 20. I I was not greedy enough. I was not greedy enough. One of the characters is interesting, at least. What is she? Is she a anti-air, or whatever, a piercer? Is she a piercer? My brain's like, she's a piercer. Is she a piercer? She is. So her range gets a big increase as well. I'm not sure what my promotion materials is like at the moment. Oh, she gets a buff on her range anyway. She's got pretty decent range. But wait, how does that work with the buff from... Huh. Let me just tear her up. Quick add, yeah. And then we will level her up to like 57 or 58. There we go. Or 59 or 60. There we go. Max her out. Okay, let me just take her onto a stage and see. Oh damn! I mean, that's the only downside. that's the only downside. It's such a cheap 7K. But 10 polls got me 1.6. I'm not gonna go for further than that. Yeah, I mean, if I would have got the 7K, I would have been really happy. But is what it is. That was the CD key reward that I did. Take that. Okay, let's just have a little look how she works on a stage, because that is interesting, right? For me, that looks interesting. What does her range do? Does it go to like Setrum Alt? Just becomes a massive block. I mean, kind of expected. I was hoping the middle would go forward as well. I think Setrum Alt is like another full line. But yeah, Setrum has, I think it's a full line up to here, and then the corners have 2 missing. When he does his ult, it becomes a big, like 5x5 square. But that's interesting. I'm not sure what this is useful for, though, those extra squares. But still, I'm not complaining, guys, by any stretch. Out of the new characters I could have got, though, I could have got a Vaughn. Damn! We could have got a Vaughn. The next Descent's going to be juicy for me now, though. Look. I've got all the fighters that I can get from Descent. Oh, no. Valkyra, that's it. And then in here, Draylin, pretty good tank. Kai, Vaughn, Kriya, Morrigan, Anai. And I don't think there's a healer I can get now because I got Tallulah. So yeah, it's only like 5 or 6 characters, 3 mages. Kriya potentially, I mean, Kriya is gonna get a buff in the future. They did a list of characters. I'm not sure if they show it in game. Do they show it in game? But they're basically buffing some characters. And we get to pick, yeah, all these characters are getting buffed, but we get to pick the one that's first. And at the moment, Arrogance is straight up running away with it, which in my mind means they've already buffed all these kits. They've already done it. It's just they're going to slowly release it and let people vote on which ones happen first. Arrogance will be first. I mean, the only downside is, I saw Fastidious talk about this. A lot of these are ancients, like ancient exclusive, limited, ancient exclusive. So only 4 of these are like accessible, and none of these are base characters. Again, something else that Fastidious said. All of these have been released. They're all new since game release. Whereas a bunch of base characters that are horrific. It's just straight up horrific. Okay, I can't complain about that. I'm going to be completely honest. I cannot complain. What was I at? 181 or 182. And I'm at 172. And we got the 1+1. Just 10 cheeky summons. It would have been amazing if I got it in the one before. Actually, I guess it is 20 summons. Because I did one earlier on for my my mission. Yeah. What's up, Chimp Van Dam? Welcome to the stream. Have him A3. Who? Arrogance. I think I've got mine A4. Okay, damn. I mean, if he gets a big buff, it'd be nice. I could have picked up his crystal, I think. I'm mad at myself for pulling. I don't think you should be. You got... Didn't you get an Artemis? A1 Artemis is fine. Unfortunately, you got a Shamir. But you're sitting on so much currency that it's absolutely fine. Like you're able to get 2 legendaries from where you are right now. So after pulling, you can go full pity and get 2 legendaries, and all the diamonds you're gonna get back from that. Have you got a lot of ancients right now, Weird Girl? Because if you've got a lot of ancients, that's just gonna be loads of diamonds back as well. And I guess you're gonna try and get Nastya when she comes out. Got lucky, got Draylen and Beelzebub from only Temple, no pity. That is on a 1+1. That is a crazy 1+1. I'll be completely honest, that's a crazy 1+1. I did talk about earlier, I'll show you my team. For Apocalypse 1. I've showed this before, but I'm basically trying to build an APOC 2 team for APOC 1 right now. Obviously, I've got weak links, so like Solkadens would be better here. Some like Elowin would be better here. And theoretically, I could use Elowin in this team, because the other team, I've got Narissa and Nastya, who have got like either poison block or cleanse themselves. Just did it for... That's nice. It's a nice surprise. Yeah, 150 in Ancients approximately. That's good. That's good. So when the Nastya banner comes out, which I'm pretty sure you probably want to get, you're going to get 150, probably like, what's that? 80% of those are going to be rares. So you're going to look at getting at least another 3 to 4, 5k diamonds back. I think you're sitting good. And don't forget, the game gives you like 40 to 80 summons a week. You know? 85 Ancients. Okay, you're not going to get as many diamonds as that. But still, the game gives us like 40 to 80 summons a week. Depending on where you are at. So, like I said, I think you're fine. I think you're fine. Obviously, I think you would have preferred my luck on the 1+1. Just instantly getting it. Even if I got Shamir, even if, no, wait, you didn't do 1+1, did you? Just any luck. I mean, it took you 100 summons to get Shamir. But look, let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. I have been there with Shamir. My Shamir is A4. And then I've got another... This is why I think... This is why I hope these guys get eventually looked at and buffed. My Apsan is A4. Like, they could actually become good characters. You know? It's possible. Who else is pretty bad for me? Is Cratch in this group? No, he's a watchguard, I guess. Oh, it's not Cratch, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, he's A0. I thought I had a reasonably high Awakened Dwarf. My Zealous is A3 now. These are the buff characters. Like, you could make the list of characters you need to buff really easy. Zealous, Apsan, Shamir. Let's just go through my characters. The ones that aren't geared, so the ones down the bottom. Maybe even Glacius, he didn't really hit the spot when he was first released. They could also, you know, buff some of the actual characters that they released. Like even Astro, he's only just come out, but I don't think he's that amazing. She is terrible. Who else is terrible? I mean, they don't need to buff this guy, but they do need to fix how his kit works. His ult has a knockback. Like it displaces them. I don't think it's because knocks back up to 10 enemies. When he knocks them back, if they're standing still and they've got like a timer before they move, it makes their timer go to 0. Which could potentially be really good in certain circumstances, but I'm sure it's not meant to work that way. Surely it's not meant to work that way. Magnus. I mean, actually, he's got some usage as much as it's like not amazing. Okay. How long have I got to do this? The Foundry stuff. I think I've got like a few days. 5 days. So I'll probably do a stream midweek and I'll do my Foundry stuff. And we'll see if I can come top 10. I've got over 50k Foundry to do. And let me see. It gives a rewards info, right? Points. It's 50 points per sanguine fabric or per let me just do a 1 poll to see how many points we get, if it's 50 or, because I mean if it's two, that's crazy. If it's per individual sanguine fabric, that's crazy, because then it'd be 20 times 50. It's not 1,000 points per 1 poll, right? Oh, it didn't show me the points I got. So I have to work it out. My points are 587, 3587. 3587. 3587. Yeah, there's no pop-up at the points. Okay. 3587. 3587. It's not giving me. Is it not giving me any points? So you have to do a 10. 400 for a 10. Ah, so you don't get anything for singles. I see. I think I'm 10 ahead on that one, right? Yeah, so I'll do a 10 just to see. 3587. Maybe it'll do the pop-up here. Yeah, it does the pop-up. Okay. Kalista. Okay. we just got an amazing piece. It's a shame it's not attack speed, but that's not too bad. It's a shame it's Kalista though, but that's not too bad. And that's nice as well, is that the attack bonus is what it is. Let's see what that turns out to be. I mean, fortunately, the upside of this piece, because it's not an ancient, you can use hammers on this. That was terrible rolls though, but that's not too bad. Attack speed would have been ideal, but yeah. Okay, so I'm over 26k on both, and it gives 400. So let's say I've just got 50k. Let me bust out the calculator. I've got 50k. And how much is it? per 10 pull. It costs 200 per 10. So divide by 200 means I can do 250 crafts of 10. So I'll get 2,500 pieces. And each of those 10s will get me 400 points. So I'll get, that's only going to get me 100k points. It's not actually too crazy how much that's going to get me. Just like 100k. I mean, it could be worse, don't get me wrong, but I really want to save my artifacts until I get 500. I really want to save until I get 500. Because that'd be a really cool video / thumbnail. And content creation is all about sacrificing potential gains for content. Let's see what I'd get for that though. Is it 40 per one? So a temple gets me 400. No, sorry, a temple gets me 2,400. Yeah, because a temple of this gives me 1,600. Okay. So let's back out. I can calculate how many it would get me. I can do 475. Let's just 472. Was it 72? Yeah. Divide that by 10 and times that by 2,400. Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be right. 472 divide by times. Okay, 113,000 again. I did times by 10 instead of divide by 10, so it was like, yeah, you're gonna get 11 million points for it. That's not good. That isn't it. So I could get like 250k. I don't know how these people have got like 1.2 million. There must be something they're cheesing. There must be something they're cheesing. I mean, I would probably scrape into the top 100 right now, but there's still days left, and there's plenty of people that are doing what I'm doing where they're just waiting. They give 1,400 per turn, yeah. No, it's 1,600 per turn, right? Yeah, 1,600 per turn, and this is 2,400 per turn. So what's the cheese in this? Is this like... Are just spamming wins and spamming Overlord / Apex Overlord wins. I mean, it's a lot though. I mean, 1 million points is crazy. Consume gold. 1 point per gold. What does that mean? 650 divided by 200 to gain points. Is that where I'm at right now? 650 out of... I don't know. I don't know what it means. Yeah, sorry, I miscalculated. It's all good. It's all good. So what are people doing to get this? They can't be just stacked up on... I mean, they theoretically could have been sitting on tons and tons and tons and tons of meteorite, I guess. Look, my brother's sitting on a lot. He's sitting on like 20k Titan. So he could... how much would 20k Titan be? So 20,000 divide by 400. He'd be able to do 50 temples. I would only get him 80k points. It's like they must have just had tons and tons and tons. Tons and tons and tons. Give me an exclusive. Fine. Fine. Okay. I think I'm going to wrap my stream up here, guys. Did a bunch of summons for people today. Got pretty lucky. I said quite a lot of nice characters popping up. And I'd say for my account was the luckiest in terms of how many summons I had to do. But the characters were okay. I'm happy with Tallulah. I'm happy enough. I'll probably try and get a compilation video of either it all together, or I might split it into two. Because there were people who did 1+1, there were people who did Hatssut and Artemis. We'll see. It'd be just depending on how long the videos will be. If it's like a 40-minute video, I might split it into two. But that's it, like I say, for my stream. Thank you very much for the likes on the stream today. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the re-ups on the memberships. For everyone who's got the green names in chat, big salute. Like I say, the next stream I'll do will probably be midweek. I'll do all my forges on those days. Just because I was waiting for 25k of each anyway, so I might as well do it and get some points. But yeah, have a good rest of your weekend, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye, goodbye.